Hey guys, it's Brad from GeorgiaProbateResource.com. Appreciate you checking out this video. I'm here today with Josh Nelson with Nelson Elder Care Law out of Woodstock, Georgia and Marietta, Georgia. And he's going to answer some questions for us today. So appreciate you checking this out and I hope these videos help you out. Thanks again. So how long do I have to probate an estate in Georgia? That's a question that gets asked actually quite a bit. So I'll let Josh answer the question here.
Yeah, so in Georgia, the amount of time you have before you first file probate depends on a couple different things. The guidance in the law is that it's in a reasonable amount of time. If there's a will, the person that has custody of that will needs to file the will with the probate court. There's a couple court cases that show that could be up to a year. But here's what we see a lot of. People that end up needing to go through probate, but they weren't even aware that they needed to go through probate because they didn't realize that the assets were only in the decedent's name or half their property was in their husband or wife's name. And the person continues living in the house for years on end until something happens where either they pass or they go to move and then somebody tells them, hey, we need to go to probate. That's okay. There's not a penalty like not filing your taxes or any kind of fees that are associated with that. To be clear though, if it's taking too long to file the will and there's creditors, so maybe we have some credit card bills or some hospital bills out there, what can happen is if the person that's in charge of managing the estate doesn't do so in what they call a reasonable amount of time, a creditor can open the estate as well. And that usually happens about 18 months after death if it's going to happen.
Yeah, we've seen that happen a few times where we've had a property where the creditor had opened probate and the person reaches out to us and they're like, can they do that? Like, I didn't realize that could happen.
Anybody that has an interest in it can open it. Now, if a spouse or a child comes forth and decides that they want to be the administrator of the estate, even if somebody else petitioned to start it, they can then take it over in a lot of circumstances, but they still have a fiduciary duty or a reliance on them to do the right thing to make sure that that creditor gets paid timely. Otherwise, creditors or other kids, other family members that were supposed to inherit can come open an estate if you don't do so timely. But there's a whole process for you to be able to recapture that if something's going on.
Awesome. Good stuff. Appreciate you checking out the video, guys. Again, this is Brad with GeorgiaProbateResource.com here with Josh Nelson with Nelson Elder Care Law. We appreciate you checking out this videos. If you do have a house that you need to sell and you just want a quick, easy, fast cash, no BS offer, we'd love to buy the house from you. Or if you want to go the traditional route and list it the traditional way with an agent, I am a licensed agent in Georgia with one source in Woodstock, and I'd be happy to help you with that as well. So thanks again, Josh, for your time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Thanks so much, Brad.